We are now connected.
Wherever you are in the world right now, I am so happy that you're here with me today. I have a final message for you as we step into the month of July, because the month of July is bringing a lot of miracles and blessings into our lives. And because you are here, you are among the rare few that are meant to experience these blessings and miracles. So to affirm and claim this energy today, what you can do is write in the comment section below, I am ready for July's miracles. I am ready for July's miracles. So trust that Spirit has led you here for a reason today. So welcome in, my beautiful friends. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's call in Spirit, open up this space, and see what it is you're meant to hear as you step into the month of July. This is your final message before this new month begins, and your angels, your guides, your gods are all guiding you as you're moving through this month. And this is the message we're going to first start with, that you're being called to carry with you throughout this month. So what we're getting here is set priorities, a message about setting priorities in your life. Say no to distractions this month because you're moving forward. Immediate action is required from you. Your angels call you to prioritize what you want. There are many distractions around you presently, and the challenge is to keep your mind set on your true desire. Eliminate the distractions today by postponing or declining anything that isn't essential. So as you're moving through the month of July, Spirit is encouraging you to set your priorities. I'm going to read this to you one more time. Say no to distractions in order to move forward. Immediate action is required. Your angels call you to prioritize what you want. There are many distractions around you presently, and the challenge is to keep your mind set on your true desire. Eliminate the distractions today by postponing or declining anything that isn't essential. Okay? So as you're stepping into the month of July, this is your message from your God, your guides, your angels, loved ones on the other side. And I want you to take note that we have the number 291. This is a light code, a lucky number for you. So what I'm going to suggest is you write this number down and carry it with you throughout this month, and remember the message it comes with. You can also take a picture of the card on the screen and carry that with you. So next, I'm going to pull an oracle card that is tying you to these miracles, to these blessings and abundance, how you're meant to work with them and how it's showing up. And look at this, it's showing up as the energy of wealth, the energy of prosperity, energy of money. This is what is incoming for you this month. So the message is you are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. And this is why it's so important to be mindful of the distractions that are in the way. So keep up the great work. You're doing a really good job. So the path that you're currently on is the right one, and it's leading you towards real wealth in your life. This is your confirmation today. So let's go ahead and pull 3 tarot cards and see what else your soul is meant to hear. So I feel some of you are really excited hearing this, because this is something that you've been really working hard towards building and creating. And I feel this has been trickling in already. It might not show up as money energy. It might show up as a wealth of friendships, a wealth of love, a wealth of events, right? So Knight of Wands. This is you taking immediate action to set your priorities, to create a rhythm and flow in your experience. It's your energy, and you are being called to delegate it. Okay, maybe you're good at something right now and they're encouraging you to delegate it, but I feel the delegation is you to you. You know, directing your energy where it matters. So this is the Knight of Wands. Next, we have the Devil card. These are the distractions, and as you can see, because we have this card, there are a lot of them for some of you. This might be one particular distraction that feels like a sticky energy. You know, this could be an addiction. This could be a thought, a belief. This could be fear. There's so many ways this energy can show up in our lives. So you're going to have to share with me what this is representing for you. So the Devil card is a major arcana card. This energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it tends to be in the background. So some of you might feel this energy intensely, while others you might feel this subtly. So that is the Devil energy, and we have the Seven of Swords. So I feel that you are mentally strong and you are being called to strategize and navigate through the challenges in a way that feels balanced and peaceful to you. I'm getting that your sensory ability is amplified right now. So you're going to feel things, you're going to sense things. And you might be feeling a little bit more sensitive than normal. Know that that is the energy of the Seven of Swords. So know that you are navigating something that may feel a little bit challenging right now, but you are going to get through it. This is only temporary. This too shall pass. So that is the Seven of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And that is my favorite part, everyone, is when you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. I feel what's happening is Spirit is encouraging you to lock in as you step into the month of July. They want you to have some sort of a vision, some sort of clarity around what it is that you want, and then take immediate action on it. It doesn't matter what is in the way, because whatever this is, it doesn't have power over you. So I feel what's happening is you're clearing blocks as you step into the month of July. And these blocks are going to be cleared very quickly. And you're being called to be adaptable and flexible as you are moving through this. So it doesn't mean that you're meant to be fixed as you're moving through this. They want you to be open and able to explore or adjust as needed. Okay, so before I continue on here, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating with you, please leave it behind, but also pass this reading along to someone that might need to hear its message. And I'm also going to leave your individual readings in the pinned comment section below. These individual readings are an extension of this collective reading, so make sure you check those out as well. And the numbers that are coming through for you along with 291 is 12. We have the number 15 and the number 7. Okay, so Spirit has been communicating with many of you through the numbers that you have been seeing recently. And what these numbers are sharing is you are going through a major transformative period, which sometimes doesn't feel easy to move through. So if you're putting more energy and effort in, it's about strategizing and working with your energy in a way that feels a little bit more efficient or balanced, right? This is where the Knight of Wands is coming through. So we are currently in the year of the horse. We have a horse coming through. And I feel the horse is representing freedom. It is representing your ability to move, and it's representing the energy of adventure, right? So this is all packed into the Knight of Wands, and you might be experiencing this in some way, some form. And in that form, in that way, they want you to organize the chaos that you might be experiencing there. So for me, my life, I feel, is chaotic. So I have to organize it through my day-to-day life, in my schedule, in my daily routines, and the rhythm and the flow that I've created for myself. So I wake up at a certain time. I start my readings at a certain time. I have a ritual in the morning where I meditate, I get ready and get into the flow, into that intuitive connection before I start filming. And then after that, like, I have a whole system I've placed in my life. I'm flexible. It isn't fixed. It is loose, but it's there and it's important. And I feel that this is what the Knight of Wands is representing for some of you, is to lock into some sort of a schedule, some sort of a routine this month, because this is how you're going to connect with the wealth. This is how you're going to see it grow, right? And consistency, repetition, and discipline are going to be incredibly important. I have to use discipline in my life in order to exercise, because If I didn't use discipline, then I wouldn't be exercising because I don't like to exercise. And the energy that you're working with does feel like kind of like exercising. You're building a muscle, but you have to show up for it and you have to exercise it. You have to work with it in order for it to grow and become stronger. And the Knight of Wands is also representing for some of you is the spirit warrior energy. And I feel you've been in spirit warrior mode for a very long time, which is survival mode. And this is a mode that spirit is encouraging you to switch off because it's been turned on for a while. You're not meant to be in survival mode anymore. There's nothing there attacking you right now. So, and it's not that something is attacking you. It just means like the tension you've been carrying, you know, the weight, the stress, the worry, the thoughts. Why not just put those down as you're moving through this month of July? Know that spirit is supporting you. You are going to experience a lot of growth, a lot of victory and success this month, right? So you have already been preparing. You are ready for whatever is coming in for you. And what I'm feeling is it's something big. You know something big is going to happen this month, and you know it's tied to the energy of wealth, of abundance. So recently, we just had the planet Jupiter move into the sign of Leo. Okay, this is incredibly powerful because Jupiter represents wealth, prosperity, growth, expansion, all of that. And you are right in the thick of this. It is in your favor. It's working for you. And you have to actively also participate in the co-creation of this desired reality where spirit meets you halfway and supports you in this co-creating. So it's really important that you lock into some sort of a steady flow, a steady rhythm this month. Okay, so the devil is everything that's going to try to distract you from that locking in that steady flow. And I remember when I locked into my schedules, like right now, I have a different schedule than I did last year. And when I got into this flow, into this rhythm, I had so many things that were getting in the way, right? And a lot of the things I found were my own excuses. For example, when I was trying to exercise, I made a commitment that I was going to show up every day, every night at 7 p.m. and I'm going to exercise for a half an hour. And some days it was raining outside and I'm like, oh, it's raining outside. I guess I can't work out. Like silly little things like that. And it might not be silly things. It might be legit things that you are experiencing, but these are getting in the way is what spirit is trying to show you. And I feel you already know this. It's something that you have been working through already. And I want you to know that you are way stronger than it. This energy of the devil, this is sticky. The reason why I say it's sticky because it's been there for a long time, so it's harder to get rid of. This could be addictions. Again, the fear for me was a real experience that I had to work through. And now that I'm in my late 40s, I finally overcome this in a way that it's manageable. It's because I can hear things, I can feel things, I can see things that sometimes I can tap into that darker, not necessarily negative energy, but things that get in the way, like sugar, for example, for me is a big one. And I've mentioned this many times. And I don't eat as much sugar anymore. I'm trying to really clean out my diet because I'm getting to an age where that matters. Well, for me, it does. Mobility matters. And those things that I was once able to do that felt good in the moment, but weren't good for me long term, now are starting to show themselves as something that isn't working for me. So I feel what you're experiencing right now is something that might not be working for you that you have been participating in. And I feel that maybe there's a challenge here of letting this go or managing it. I'm getting the ego coming up as well. Sometimes the ego gets in the way. I have this experience many times and I have to check in with myself. And, you know, there's a time and place for that. But I feel right now, this month of July, they want you to set your ego aside, right? And allow yourself to be open. Allow yourself to be free to explore and see where life takes you. I'm seeing that some of you have been looking for change, like you're wanting something to give already, right? There's some energy that I feel you've been feeling for a while. And for some of you, you're kind of sick of feeling of this. Like, what's this feeling? Why isn't it coming in? Why am I not like feeling what's happening? Like, I'm getting a lot of different random thoughts. And right now I'm getting a flood of intuition, flood of information. So I want to say everything all at once. This happens to me a lot. So I usually have to calm my mind and slowly speak the words. And I feel the reason why I'm sharing that with you is because you're being called to actually slow things down and take things one at a time, one step at a time, one day at a time. Okay, this energy, whatever this is for you, it's not strong, even though it could be strong, but it's almost like it's more trickster. It's more like manipulative. It comes in a way that sometimes you don't recognize until you do. So they want you to be very discerning. Now I'm getting energy vampires. Some of you are dealing with other people's energy that feels draining or toxic to you. This could also be your environment. Right? So I feel that the reason why this is coming into your awareness is you get to make a choice or not of whether you want to stay here or you want to switch it up. And I feel that many of you out there are switching things up, and July is the perfect month to do that. This July is going to be way different than the Julys you've experienced. It is a month that is going to be packed with so many beautiful things for us, but also this energy is lurking in the background. Scammers. Right? There's so many scammers out there that you have to be so careful from. And I found that I've had scammers in the comment section below posing as me, creating fake accounts trying to get at you. And again, it's about being discerning, but also vigilant, right? It almost feels like we're fighting against something, right? And I'm getting a lot of evil energy that I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe this is online. Deception, illusions, these are all dissolving. I feel many of us are waking up to some of these in the world. And maybe you've gone down a rabbit hole or some sort of information where it's revealed to you something that you weren't aware of. And I feel for many of you, this might be food related. Really actually reading the ingredients on food labels, right? Maybe you're starting to clean up your diet and you're realizing that there's a lot of like stuff you can't even read on ingredients, and you're like, what is that even, right? So it's very interesting how they're showing the many layers of the devil card. It's also you breaking shackles off of yourself, like codependency or some sort of attachment to something that you felt was like you needed to be there or attached to it, because if you weren't, something else would happen, which felt scary. Uncertainty, all kinds of things. So the Seven of Swords is letting me know the strength, the power in your sensory ability. Sometimes we get caught up in these things. I mean, I ate sugar for many years. And now as I am becoming an older adult, my body is changing and it's starting to let me know what works and what doesn't. I feel this is what the Seven of Swords is representing for you, is your ability to now sense and feel into things that no longer align with you. And this month of July, I feel, is nourishing you and replenishing you. It is a month that is clearing away that no longer resonates for you and your physical body anymore, your mental health even. Some of you have been in a space the last few months where there's been a lot going on and thoughts are scattered. We're thinking about a lot of things. We're worrying about a lot of things. And again, now that all of that energy wants to flood in again, because there's so many things that are happening in our lives. And change is inevitable here. I feel you've been feeling like you've needed to move or take action on something. And now the time has come where you are finally doing that. You're now moving because what you sensed is now happening. So I'm getting a change in environment for some of you this month. I'm seeing that maybe you're moving. That's where the change in environment is. Or you're changing jobs. You're changing homes. Maybe you're renovating your home or rearranging your furniture. Maybe that's why things are changing. Whatever this change is, it is beneficial for you. It is change that I feel you have been quietly looking for, and now it's beginning to happen. And the change is, I feel it's the clearing away. So you might be cleaning things up in your house. And this is something that many of you have been doing for the last little while. I'm getting someone shredding something. shredding an album or letters or something from your past because you don't want it to be a memory that is holding you on to the past and you're not able to move forward. This is the energy of the devil. This might be an individual. I'm getting someone that may be narcissistic. They're showing me something that just isn't vibing with you. And it's very clear to you what this is, but it almost feels like you're not able to make the change, but you actually are. And I feel everyone has their own timing. But you're breaking free from whatever this is. There's some sort of new level to this. And I feel you're either preparing or you're making a plan to exit whatever this is. This might be a relationship. This might be a job. This might be an environment. This might be something that you're doing that isn't working for you, right? And I feel that the plan has already been there in your mind, and it just feels like there's an obstacle course here as well. So they're showing me a lot of different things here where we're at, and you are not stuck like at all. It feels like that sometimes when we're in an experience. But everything that is happening for you right now, your organization, your structure, your systems are unlocking this clearing of the path that is, supporting you in that movement, in that change for the better, for the miracles to come in. So the clearing away, the rearranging is you making room for these blessings and miracles to come in. And I feel that this feels like you are moving against the current. So it feels harder to move forward. It's easy to fall back, but it's harder to move forward. And I feel for some of you, this is your reality. And being at peace with that and moving from that space, being here in the present moment, in the here and the now. This may feel like a path that doesn't look like it's that close, like wealth, prosperity, like where is it? Some of you might be asking that. And I feel it's already here. You are walking it already. You're there. And all that's happening is Spirit is working with you to clear the way, the fogginess, the confusion, the uncertainty, the limiting beliefs, these things that sometimes are in our mind that are creating this experience externally for us. So I feel that Spirit is encouraging you to implement some sort of a practice, something daily this month of July that keeps you centered and grounded in your own frequency and vibration. Right? And that's through your daily schedule. I'm sorry I keep saying that over and over again, but I feel that this is something that's really important for some of you. Right? Life sometimes feels like it's chaotic. We could take the chaos. I feel like I have organized chaos in my life. But recently I've really locked into a rhythm and a flow. And you know yourself the best. And this is, even it's one small thing that you shift or you show up for every single day, that's going to make the biggest difference for you. Okay, so know that you're in this energy. You are deserving and worthy of it. You are meant to experience it. And it's through setting your priorities. All right, so $291. I don't know if you bought something that was $291 or $2.91 or $29.10. But this number keeps popping up into my head. And the number 2 is synchronicities. It is balance. The number 9 is that leveling up. The number 1 is representing this new energy in your life. And this is what I'm seeing here with everything that is unfolding for you. So let's pull a spirit animal that is guiding you through this month. And we are getting for you, dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Bring a gentle touch this month. So 18 is your number. You may have seen a deer. I feel you're actually going to see a deer. I've been seeing so many deer on my property. When I'm driving to the grocery store, they're everywhere. And it just makes my experience feel magical. It's just what I feel when I see deer. So 18, I'm getting something happening for you in 18 days or July the 18th. So mark that date down in your calendars and share with me what unfolds now up until then. So save this video and watch it again on the 18th. So the time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of the deer and you will do well, gaining the respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. I feel that's really important. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. You will be rewarded tenfold. And I feel called to read the protection message for you as well. So Dear Spirit is bringing you a gentle warning that now is not the time to engage in an argument. No matter how volatile others are being, do not match their intensity with your own. If you are dealing with an overly assertive person, step back and disengage. Lest you agree to something out of alignment with your intentions, don't let anyone bully you into anything you're uncomfortable with. You have solid footing if you stand your ground with grace. Those who disagree will begin to find their own gentleness and willingness to compromise. Dear Spirit also brings the message that it might be easy to offend someone today, or take offense because someone lacks diplomacy. Let all of that pass. You are not meant to take this world personally. While it's a beautiful gift to be sensitive, today and this month, you need to have a tougher hide so that any compromises you make allow you to maintain your integrity. So that is your message from the deer today. And look at all of the feathers. I feel the feathers are also coming in as signs for some of you. Birds are also coming through. So look at that. We're going to go ahead, close, and seal your reading now with an angel number. So this is your final message as we close this reading. You are going through an important shift. Your angel number is 9999. You are going through an important shift as you are moving through this month of July. You are finding that you are overcoming the challenges in your life, and this is so exciting. I'm seeing a lot of celebration around this. I'm seeing that you have mastered wisdom or are mastering wisdom through overcoming these challenges. There's a discovery here, so you're going to find something, maybe about yourself or someone else. There's a discovery. This is a part of your spiritual journey. And know there are so many blessings and miracles here for you to discover, to experience, to immerse yourself in. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.
Trust you're here for a reason. Spirit called you here.
If you enjoyed that, my family and I have lots more to share with you.
Rhea and I have our helpful 14-day mindset shift and 60-day soul commitment challenge ebooks to help give you the tools to transform and grow into your best self.
You can find my special handmade intention candles made with loving care along with my other creations at Koto Create.
Hi, Tom here. Feel free to check out my spiritual health and wellness videos and more new stuff every day on Sacred Knowledge Living. And sometimes even these guys make an appearance. Take care and be calm.
Last but not least, my daughter and I have these beautiful pendant collections available at Sacred Haven. And Katomi and I are still creating videos at Sacred Oracles whenever we have time throughout the month. So you can find all the links in the description box below, and we appreciate all of your support.
Thank
you for watching. I'm sorry.
It's pretty close.